playwriting class, which I might add we're the only school in the country, actually, not just the province, that offers playwriting at the secondary level. And you only need to have grade 10 English to take this course. They have chosen short stories that you see on the posters on either side, and they've adapted them into stage performances for your viewing pleasure. So without any further ado, I'd like to welcome you to Classics and Actors Breakaway!
Into our town the darkness came, smelling of gold and blood and flame, and he placed our bricks with a different air, and he built his frame on the courthouse square.
And we wondered whenever we had the time, who the criminal, what the crime, that darkness judged with a yellow twist of knotted hemp in his busy face.
And innocent though we were with dread, we passed those eyes of buckshot lead, till one cried,
Darkness, who is he, for whom you raised the gallows stream?
Then a twinkle grew in my eye. I gave a riddle instead of reply. He who serves me best, said I, shall earn the rope on the gallows tree. On the gallows frame by the courthouse lawn, by tomorrow's sun will be struck and gone. So he gave me way, and no one spoke, out of respect for my darkness cloak.
Hello, and welcome to...
It's hot as the devil out there. I need a shave.
Of course, sir.
My men, they have almost as much beard as I. It should be good business to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Did you catch the show last night?
Of course, sir. Wait to expect another one.
Come to the playground tonight, and you'll see.
How many did you capture?
14. And there's still more.
Is it going to be like last night?
Something like that.
This man's face. It doesn't seem cruel, does it? The truly cruel ones never look the part. This is the man responsible for hunting down the rebellion one by one. He craves the blood of the rebels, so therefore, he craves mine.
Are you about ready to start?
Patience is my life work.
Mine too.
I have to be careful now. Every swipe of my knife has the potential to cut. I could end it here. I could end the life of a man who's ended so many of ours. Can I do it? What would be the morality in murdering a murderer? I'm a revolutionary, not a killer. I want to change lives, not end them. I could kill him before his eyes even open. Can I do it? Another would take his place, and someone would be called on to kill them. The cycle will continue until we all drown in a sea of blood. I shake now like a common murderer. How much am I willing to give up for this revolution? What will I be remembered as? A coward who killed a man with his eyes closed to some? An avenger to our people, to others? Either way, I'm a murderer just the same.
Thanks. You know, they told me that you would kill me. I came to put that to the test. But it's not easy to kill. Believe me. I know.
The next day's sun was mildly down on the roof and street of our quiet town. And stark and black in the morning air, the gallows tree in the courthouse square.
And the darkness stood at his usual stand, with his hempen string in his busy hand, with his buckshot eye and jaw like pike, his air so heavy and businesslike.
Not for him was the gallows raised.
I laughed a laugh as I looked at him. Do you think I've gone through all this fuss to kill one man? It's a thing that I do to raise the tally when the tally is new. And no one spoke out of fear for my darkness cloak.
mean, Richard's, my husband's out, but he'll be back later tonight.
Louise, about your husband.
Brentford?
It's just, he won't be coming home tonight.
Why don't you sit down? We don't want your condition to act up.
My condition? It's just some silly little problem with my heart. Nothing to worry about at all.
You do know what your condition is, right?
Of course, it's just triggered by shock.
Does things tend to shock you often?
Often? Why, of course not. I'm still here after all, not lying in the ground somewhere.
Louise, it's just, there was an accident on the train and Brentley didn't make it out.
You mean he's dead? Go away. I'd like to be alone. No one to live for! No one but myself. I loved him most of the time. Often I did not. But what does it matter? I'm free. 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 Free.
Louise? What are you doing in there? Louise, open the door. You'll make yourself ill. What are you doing?
Go away! I'm not making myself ill. Ill? No. No, if anything, I am drinking in the pure elixir of life.
Hello, anyone home?
Brentley!
Louise?
Brentley!
That moment seemed like an eternity when she laid her eyes on him.
Was it our mistake to believe that he had died?
I had gone nowhere near the train. But Louise, it was all too much for her. But did she die in the joy of seeing me? Or the disappointment? Free.
Free.
Body and soul. Free.
Was hers.
I whistled my
That-
tune.
That night we saw with dread surprise. The darkness tally had grown in size. Few by the blood beneath the chute, the gallows tree had taken root.
Into our town the darkness came, and called in the empty streets our name. And we looked at the gallows soaring tall and thought, there is no one left at all. So the darkness has called to us to help take down the gallows tree.
He smiled at me as I came down the courthouse square to our silent town, and supple and stretched in his busy hand was the yellow twist of hempen strand.
I whistled my tune as I tried the trap. It sprang down with a ready snap. And with a smile of awful command, I laid my hand upon their hand.
You tricked us, darkness, we shouted then. That was your scaffold built for other men. And I, no henchman of yours, we cried. You lied to us, darkness, foully lied.
Anything more today, Mistress Powell? I just finished doing the dishes.
No, I think that's everything, Herschel. Okay, you may be right. Maybe I'll cook him up a nice meal and tell him over dinner?
A child's a blessing to the family. It's about time you let him know.
I just don't know how he's going to take it.
Darling, you've changed enough for him. Maybe it's time he did the same for you.
You're right. I changed who I was for him. It is about time he did the same for me. It's just, he was so different back then.
That seems like a tough book for a young lady of such tender years.
Excuse me?
I didn't mean to offend, miss. My name's Samuel. Yes, well, it's just that you're so pretty, and it's the only thing I could think of to get you to talk to me. I'll see you around.
Study time's over, darling. It's time to play.
That Samuel's nice. Respectable, hardworking, unlike those other boys you hang out with.
But Daddy, he's so boring. Clifton knows how to have fun. All Samuel wants to do is go for long drives.
You should be studying your books, not having fun with those hooligans.
You know very well I can do both.
Look, Beatrice, you're gonna have to look after yourself. No man's gonna do it for you. They'll come and they'll take their little piece of sweetness, but they'll all end up leaving.
I'd like a beef patty, please.
know Sissy wants to marry you.
Sammy, is that true?
It is, Beatrice. Beatrice, why did you move my bottles again?
Oh, they kept on getting in the way.
Oh, I hope you were careful. Haven't you ever heard the legend of souls finding refuge in bottles?
No.
The legend says that when someone dies, you must find a bottle to hold their soul in, or else the spirit will come back in hot anger and seek revenge.
What does this have to do with your bottles?
I keep these bottles in memoriam of my previous wives, so please don't move them again.
If you insist. Now, let's head to bed before you wake the spirits. Oh, I better clean these up before Samuel notices. Samuel! Oh, why do you keep the house so cold? The fresh air is so good for you.
I don't like the heat, darling. The cold is just so much better for the soul.
Well, it looks like the house agrees with me, because I can swear it's been getting warmer in here.
Stay here. Don't go near the guest bedroom. I have to check something. Beatrice, what happened to my bottles?
Why would he tell me not to go near the guest bedroom? Is this what Samuel does to his other wives? No, I didn't know Samuel did this to you. How could he? But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm carrying this child as well. Please at least have mercy on the baby. This wasn't me. This was Samuel.
Beatrice!
What was that, sweetheart?
Then a twinkle grew in my cold dark eyes. Lied to you? Tricked you? Said I. Not I, for I answered straight, and told you true. For who raised the scaffold for none but you? And who has served me more faithfully than you? With coward's hope? Said I. And where are the others that might have stood by your side in the common good? I did no more than you let me do.
Beneath the beam that blocked the sky,
None has stood so alone as I.
and the darkness took me, and no voice there cried,
Stay.
for me,
in the empty square.
We would like to thank our three directors, Alice and Daisy and Ayala. Thank you to Flo for
And please realize that this is the grade 11 playwriting class, and not only did they act and direct and produce these, but they also wrote these. So they're very talented performers and writers. So another big round of applause. Thank you very much. There's 15 minutes left of the period. If you have any questions, we're happy to answer questions.